Hello, my loves. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. I'm hoping this is working. This is the third time I've tried to record it. So if this doesn't work this time, we're not doing this anymore. Right. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So, let's get on. We're going to do you. We're going to go into you. We're going to go into the person that's on your mind, and we're going to go into singles no love. So let's see. We're also going to go into hidden truths, what they want to say to you as well, with the person that's on your mind. So let's see what's going on for you. That was too many. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Let's have a look. We have acceptance, beautiful. We have resistance in reverse, lovely to see that. And we have the masculine coming out, and we have here realization at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like for you, you are coming through a transition in your life here. This is a process, I'd like to say. I do feel like you're coming to more acceptance of where you are and how people are. I do feel like you're having an acceptance of this is just who they are and that's okay. And you're carrying on doing what you need to do with your life. I feel like you're coming to a stage of I'm actually ready to go and unlock the secrets, really, to my abundance. We've got the abundance card underneath there. Sorry, I thought the abundance card was underneath it. So there is a sense of, you realising like, oh, I've been resisting this a long time, and this is where the resistance is, you're dropping the resistance to what is, to who people are. People are showing you exactly who they are. But I feel like for you, you're accepting like, that's okay. That is okay. And you're going to get on with your life. I feel like for you, with the masculine coming out, this is you tapping into that masculine side of you that wants to take action now to maybe towards your future. I feel like for some of you as well, man or woman, you're deciding what you want to go towards, what sort of relationship you want, the type of masculine or man you do want to attract in. If you're a woman or a man, whatever you're into, basically, I feel like you start stepping into that leadership role and deciding what you want out of life, and you're taking the action now. Masculine energy is action orientated. So let's see, and it's going to balance out that feminine and masculine as well. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Maybe you're going towards, for some of you, it's discovering what you want out of life for yourself, what you want out of work situations, stuff like that, how to make your money, that sort of thing. Let's see what's gone on in the past for you. We have here the Prince of Cups. Let's see for your present. We have the Empress, beautiful. And let's see for your potential future. We have the Hierophant, so that's great. Bottom of the deck, we do have power. So I do feel like there is still fears that still sort of run the show for you. Maybe you found it hard to let go of control. I do feel like this is because you didn't want to experience the heartbreak that came with it. If you looked at things properly and took off the sunglasses and the rose-tinted glasses, I'm so proud of you right now. I know it's heartbreaking. But the thing is, were you hurting yourself being more where you are, where you're going to go to? I feel like for you, you're cutting out things, places, situations. This Prince of Swords here is ready to chop people out here. People that very surface level I'm feeling as well, because we've got that Prince of Cups here, because I do feel like you are exhausted. I'm going to see if it's meant to be up. Oh, it's upright, yeah. I do feel like there's a sense of you're exhausted. The mask has come off now. You're willing to be who you're truly meant to be. Because I feel like in ways you try to hide that part of you that did want to be vulnerable, that part of you that does have needs. Because I feel like for some of you, you've been brought up to think like there's some sort of, for some of you, you've been brought up to believe that, I'm not a problem, and it's that good girl, goody two shoes sort of thing where like, oh, she's really well behaved, she's really good, and You know, she's never a problem. And then, like, when it comes to things, then you're like, oh, I don't want to become a problem, sort of thing. So you just keep your needs back when really you do have needs and you're allowed to express those needs. So I do feel like for you, you're starting to get to that place of, oh, these people, I don't have to be good to them all the time. I don't have to be nice to them all the time either. There's a difference between being a nice person and a good person. A nice person will be in pain. Trust me on that one. You can be the nicest person in the world. I'm guilty of it, you know, plenty of times where I've been a nice person but didn't put my needs first. That was a problem, you know, because I didn't want to be a burden. I didn't want to be a problem. I came across as not as a problem because I didn't feel like I had needs. I do have needs. Everybody has needs. You're not a problem. You're not a problem, my love. So let's see why the Prince of Cups is here for you in the past. We have the Prince of Wands in reverse. So I do feel like there's a sense of you're not taking anything less than what you deserve. I feel like with the Prince of Wands being in reverse as well, like these people were quite like immature as well. Because the princes are pages in this deck, so I do feel like you're sort of not accepting the page like behavior, the immaturity here in the past. I do feel like you did do. And you attracted people that were quite surface level. They're just skimming this. Like, look at this guy here. He's just skimming there on his little chariot, whatever he's driving there, and he's just like, he's surface level. He's not really saying anything. You know, he's not really like being deep with you or asking about how your day is or anything else. Again, you sort of like, you don't want to be that problem, but also you have to be. You know, you have needs. There's a difference again between being good and being nice. I can be good. I can be a good person, but I'm not a nice person. So I do feel like for you, this is leveling the playing field out. And again, with this Prince of Wands in reverse, you're not accepting people that are like this, that are quite immature and, you know, quite lusty and surface level and all this. Because I feel like by dropping the resistance, you're sort of dropping into this. You know, you've got boundaries. You know, you're having a bit of a glow up here for some of you, taking care of your needs, balancing out that masculine feminine within you. Like, you're doing good. And I feel like Spirit's on your side as well. We've got the little bird, which points to me about spirit guidance as well. I feel like you're getting lots of guidance of how to do this for yourself. You're really tapping into that nurturing energy and working on this Ten of Pentacles. So let's see why the Empress is here, please, for the present moment. We have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. You're finally getting it. You got the Princess of Cups, beautiful. And we have the Four of Wands, which is completion. So I do feel like for you, you're completing a cycle here. You know, this is celebrating as well. I do feel like for you, you're emotionally opening yourself up to vulnerability here with the Princess of Cups. So it's still a page, but it's the feminine aspect of things. So I do feel like you sort of, again, you're coming out of this sort of immaturity as well. You're getting clear about your needs and what you need out of a relationship, getting vulnerable. Slowly open up to your vulnerability here, because it is a tortoise. Very slow, but also just opening up a little bit. It's putting its head out. It's not quite there, but it's emotionally open up here. Again, there's something to do if you glow up, so maybe taking care of yourself, skincare, you know, all that good stuff. But it's allowing you to flow with life a little bit more. You know, there's not so much rigid behaviour. So let's see why the Hierophant is here in your potential future. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Two of Cups. So I do feel like you're going to stop at nothing to get what you want. House card, picket fence, emotional happiness, dreams coming true. I do feel like you're going to have the strength to overcome a lot here as well. And you're going to put in boundaries where you need to in order to get your happiness, which is the top of the tree there. So I do feel like there is a lot of love here that wants to come through. There is a potential of love here in the future. And again, it's because you're pouring into yourself. You're able to pour into a relationship as well and take care of your needs and know that you do have needs. And you can have this. And, you know, you're not stopping at nothing or nobody. If they can't match, goodbye. See ya. which is great, and I live for this for you. So let's see what's going on with the person that's on your mind. And it's all by letting go of control of how things should be. You know, we all carry a sense of little bit of control with us, no matter who we are. So once you let go of the control and how things should be, watch how everything rolls in that you wanted. Do you know what I mean? It's mental. So let's see. Let's go into the person that's on your mind, what's going on for them. And then we're going to go into hidden truths and what they want to say. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Tower. What's going on with the person that's on your mind? Eight of Swords, and we have the Princess of Wands in reverse. So I do feel like this person there's a sense of jealousy. The Queen of Wands in reverse is a distorted feminine version of the Queen of Wands, and I do feel like this person is jealous of maybe you here, how you're moving on. I do feel like for them, they're a little bit jealous of you moving forward with your life here, which is like set off this Tower moment with them. I do feel like there is a foundation that has to be brought down, and this is all to do with how they think about things as well. There is some negative thinking that's going on with this person as well. So I do feel like there is a fire that still burns for you, but they're angry more. I feel like they're angry at you, but really they're angry at themselves. So let's see why this Queen of Wands in reverse is here with this person. We have the Death card. I feel like they've had their confidence knocked as well, possibly by a third party situation. We have the Three of Cups there, and this was meant to happen for them to take on their responsibilities and balance their life out. It's light and dark. I do feel like there's a sense of karmic justice happening here, and this was for them to really go through that process. They need change. Things can't carry on the way that they were. Again, immature energy coming through here with this person, with that Princess of Wands in reverse. Constantly looking for that happiness, like upright. Look at her. She's got that sun, which is about happiness, and like she's floating through life. You know, she's riding that wave of lust and greatness, and I feel like that's what your person did. You know, like whoever this is to you. Like, they just strolled through life looking for their happiness, which is fine, but they were, like, not worried about the consequences of their actions with others as well. So let's see why this Tower is here. Why is the Tower here? Because they are jealous here. There's big-time jealousy. Again, karmic justice has been served. Let's see why the Tower is here for this person. We have the Five of Swords. They're not willing to let this die, though. The Seven of Swords, and we have the Princess of Swords. So I do feel like they are going through a painful ending. This came out in reverse, but I'm going to take it upright because I do feel like they're trying to resist what is. And the thing is, they're willing to put themselves on the line to win. With the Five of Swords, they're willing to put anything on the line to win so this foundation doesn't die, and it has to. So I feel like for some of them, they've exploded here, and they're cutting out things, people, situations that they think's contributing to their situation. But the thing is, they're sabotaging themselves. So let's see why this Eight of Swords is here for this person. I think by losing this third party, they've had to really sit with themselves. Let's see why this Eight of Swords is here. Again, it benefits them in a way, though. We have the Star. We have the Chariot. Six of Cups. They are discontent with where they are. I feel like they're trying to save things with this person because they think that they're their soulmate. They have a deep connection with them. But the thing is, what they're missing is the self-love for themselves. And this is where the love is in reverse. They're not getting... I feel like this other person, they're trying their best to communicate with this third party, but they're not having much luck with it with the Six of Wands in reverse. I do feel like this person does struggle with their mental health, and I feel like by bypassing the thoughts that they're having, they're actually hurting themselves big time. And this is where, because they really want this, it's their wish, they want their desire sort of thing. They think that it's their happiness. They have a lot of hope in this. and they're trying to move towards them. They're trying to get this third party back, but I don't feel like it's working out for them, quite honestly. So let's see what their hidden truths are. This could be them trying to get back with you, and you're not putting up with it. So let's see, what is the hidden truth of this person? What do they want to say to you? What's their hidden truth? I look for you everywhere. I know exactly what I was doing. I want to feel that way again. I love you unconditionally. So let me get you what they want to say to you. I'm just being very aware of the time because it's switched off like twice on me today, so I want to try and keep this like right. So let's see what they want to say to you here. You are wrong. You have so many choices and options. Listen to your heart. And one sword, which is about clarity of mental thoughts. So take with them as you will. And we're going to move on to singles and new love. So please like, share, subscribe if this resonates. Or if you like my readings, I do appreciate it. It does get me out there. Even just a like, it helps. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Anyway, let's get on to singles and new love. We're going to get some romance angels for you, and then we're going to get some advice. So let's see. Singles and new love. What's coming in for you for singles and new love? Let's have a look. Singles and new love. What's coming in for you? We have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Prince of Wands. So I do feel like there is somebody coming in here for you, hot on your tail. I do feel like they're quite immature though, so be careful that they're going to be younger than you. I do feel like there's a sense of this person does have a lot of passion as well. I want to see why this Knight of Swords is here for this person, because I do feel like they're quite impulsive here. We have the Prince of Discs in reverse, so they might be all enthusiastic at the beginning, but I do feel like with this Knight of Swords coming out here, like they're very armoured up. They're not going to share too much at the beginning. I do feel like they're not particularly an open book as such, and I feel like they're going to sort of show you this as you go along. So let's see why the Four of Pentacles is here. There's a sense of this person being very stubborn and driven as well. Let's see why the Four of Pentacles here. It's not a bad attribute, but just be careful. We've got the Seven of Swords. We've got Temperance in reverse. Yeah, this person doesn't like to take their time. We have the Four Swords. So yeah, I do feel like for you, there's something here about healing. Don't rush into things is what I want to say. I do feel like there is a fear in holding back here as well. I feel like this person holds themselves back. And there's something here about lying, cheating, stealing, betrayal here as well. So I do feel like there might be other people that they may interact with here as well. And I feel like you need to have the strength to move that wheel of destiny in your favour here. And maybe you need to take control here and maybe put up a boundary here and say no and say, like, you know, if this is not matching my Ten of Pentacles, I don't want it, thanks. So again, making a different choice. So you may be tested here. I'm just saying, but let's see why that Ten of Pentacles is here, please. We have the Hanged Man, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Queen of Cups here in reverse. So I do feel like this isn't going to work out possibly the way that you wanted. I do feel like, you know, there's a sense of, you know, standing still, you know, and taking heed of what's going on around you. You've really got to listen to yourself and your body. You know, and I do feel like for some of you, you're still healing a heartbreak from somewhere else where you have been betrayed as well. It might have been where that Four of Pentacles and a fear of letting go of the past here for some of you, moving on from somebody else. I do feel like there is an element of you that's still getting healed here with this Queen of Cups in reverse. So take your time through that. You don't have to rush into anything that you don't want to here, you know. So let's get you some romance angels here. We have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. as I said, I do feel like there's somebody from your past here, and we have here new love, a new person to stir your romantic interest and flirt. So have a good time with this person, experiment, like see if they are a match to you. Maybe they are, you know. Let them have that chance, but also don't accept anything less than what you deserve. And if you have needs, express those needs. Don't put them on the back burner. You know, listen to yourself and your body. It's so important. So let me see. Let's get you some advice to finish off with, and then I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. So let's get you some advice here, my love. So we have here truth be told. Let's see. Number 14. Here we go. So, honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. There is a truth which in essence of a thing, then there is truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender is what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to the illusion will set you free. Be authentic and glorious, flawed, and spirit will answer you with miracles. So the relationship message is people tell you who they are very quickly if you are willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card tells you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based on your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found until you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back and speak your truth. And listen, what did I say? Honour yourself, honour your body and what it's telling you. It's so important. We ignore them parts of us, and it's not, please do not. It's so important. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have the most beautiful day. And I'll be back soon. Bye bye. Love yous. Have a lovely day. Bye.